Speaking of Donald Trump, it was earlier this week that on his first day in office, he promised he would impose 25% tariffs on all goods imported from Mexico and Canada until those countries stop illegal immigration and the flow of illegal drugs, such as fentanyl, into the United States. Minister of Transportation Anita Anand was in Hamilton today and joined our Adam Atkinson in studio to respond to the threats.
Well, we're taking it extremely seriously. Let me tell you that the Prime Minister met with all of the premiers 2 nights ago, and we know that there's a threefold approach that we need to take. First of all, it is that Team Canada approach, not just with elected officials across the country, but with Labour and with business leaders. We all need to be on the same page and present that united front.
The Transportation Minister also says the economic relationship between the two countries needs to remain strong to continue the $3.3 billion of trade and goods that pass over the border every day.
Thirdly is the border. Our focus is definitely making sure that we have the strongest possible fortification at the border. And that's something we've been focused on for many, many years, including during my time as Treasury Board President. I have seen hundreds of millions of dollars being attributed to fortification at the border, surveillance equipment, more public servants, ensuring that we have the digitization at the border for the efficient flow of goods.
Anand says Trudeau's government has experience dealing with Trump and an administration that has shown itself to be unpredictable.
You'll have to remember that Prime Minister Trudeau was in his seat during the first Trump presidency. And so we were able to, when they imposed 232 tariffs on steel and aluminum, we were able to retaliate, and we did so successfully. Our strategy is negotiate before retaliation, and so we are ensuring that that strong economic relationship that really fuels the economies on both sides of the border, the longest undefended border in the world, remains strong and in place, and that's really our goal going forward.
U.S. Customs Agent seized only 43 pounds of fentanyl at the northern border last year, while more than 21,000 pounds were seized at the southern border.
Whether it's illegal drugs or illegal immigrants, Canadians should know that there is the criminal code in place, and if you break the law, you will be prosecuted and consequences under the criminal law will ensue. Similarly, in the immigration front, if you come to Canada illegally, you will be deported.
The U.S. Border Patrol made more than 56,000 arrests at the Mexican border in October alone, and fewer than 24,000 arrests at the Canadian border between October 2023 and September 2024. Trump will take office on January 20th, and Anand says the strong partnership between U.S. Border Services, the FBI, CBSA, and the RCMP needs to continue.